Hello my friend, my name is Miss Barber and welcome to our creative world, where last time we started making this town, this little fantasy sea town, and I didn't stop there. I started adding some more platforms, some more building, so let's start by doing a little tour of that to see what changed. So we now have a lower level with a little potter. So we have the chimney, we have a lot of pots. We have more pots than debris over there, and we even have the chimney. And I think, yeah, it's better like that. Then, if we continue, there's more. Last time we had made the potion maker and the little mushrooms in the cave, but now there is more. If we go down there, this is a new level. And there's some whip sign because I want to have some platform going this way. Started more rocks. We have a little house. Let's go and explore it. It's a simple little house like I like to do. And then we have a little bridge. A simple little bridge with an arches. We then have another house with some coral and some pots. I like how it looks. It's pretty simple, following the same style as the rest. Ooh. And then, if we continue, we have this little plaza with a big cherry blossom that I absolutely love. Really fit with the pink vibe that we have going on, and my idea is that the pink energy that's powering the lighthouse is also used for the rest of the city to power it. And this tree has grown out of the energy and so I added a little beehive. This is very fun if I take the anti-grabber tool. And let's have the ad once again. If we take this, we can see it's the cyan flower, the cyan hibiscus. And I don't want to move it. We then have the urchin shell. All on that on ropes. And it's great those little flower basket. And I love the details, so if you want to see the item, up, urchin shell. Don't think we can even, oh we can! We can place those, so I could have a little one in there. But I like how this look. What I could always do is click, Shift C, like so, and I love that entity tool. Then let's rotate it. Let's move it. Let's rotate it again so we break the blockiness. And then Shift C. We can copy this flower. Have it once again in there. Just like that, and then let's rotate it so have a bit more of, oh no, not this way, just like that. Like so, and we have a nice little flower pots to give some life. Pretty easy to do. I love finding some new use for item in game. The entity grabber tool might be my favorite. And we also have some Quebec candle. Oh, look at this plant, it looks very good. And so yeah, we have this little garden. We'll have a bridge that I want to lead toward the other side. I think that could be nice. Maybe with some platform in the middle, some little gates. I still need to figure out the design, to be honest. I don't know what I will do. I'm just having a lot of fun with the game. But look how it's going so far. And that's only the first update of the day. Because what I want to do, I will work on one of those bridges. Either I will go this way, either I could go this way of a solar array of platform around that rock. That could be quite fun. Or I will go to this direction. I don't know yet, but yeah, let's expand the town, let's have some fun. And with this little duck, I use some simple technique where we have some softwood beams and darkwood beams to look like the pillars. We have the wet part and the dry part. And I like that. I like those little ducks. And I'm so happy with the result of the place so far. So let's continue to expand it, because right now this is really starting to feel like a town. And then we'll meet again when we have more progress. And welcome back everyone. We are now at the tree at night, and something has changed. We now have a new island with that big rock that is in preparation. And I have a lot of ideas and things to show you. So at first, what is gonna be another residential place like the other one. Then I got an idea. First we have this crystal, because it fits the theme of having the crystal powering everything. We then have a little bridge, a little staircase. In there we have some jellyfish living their best life. And we can see through them. And then, this is under construction, but this, we have a little waterway, added a few. As you can see, we have one there, and one more there. Why? I think it look cool. That's the only thing I think it look cool, to see some water flowing. And so we have some jellyfish balloons, so I made them with the entity thing and a crystal block for glowing. And also to hold the rope, because the ropes are pretty tricky to use. So this house I need to put it in, but I'm struggling. Would it be an inn or just the house or the owner of the fair? Because I've got an idea and a pretty cool of that. What if we had a Ferris wheel in there? Didn't want to climb all the way to the boulder, because I still want this to be the highest point in the town. But what if we had a little, I will have to see. What if we had a Ferris wheel? And then a little bridge that will lead over there. And over there we will have a chair swing. I think that could look pretty cool. Also, the chair swing could be pretty fun to make. Don't know if I will make it when it stops or where it starts, but I will need a lot of entities, that's for sure, but I want to make it. I think it can be pretty fun. And yeah, having the Ferris wheel in there, that's gonna be amazing. That's gonna be amazing. And with the colorful nature of the jellyfish and the string light, I think we have everything to make it look cool. It won't be animated, but that's okay. It will be fantastic nonetheless. The first ride is now done, and I forgot the trapdoor. And I'm proud to show you my chair swing. Look at this little beauty. This is the first bit more complex creation that I did with Entity, because as you can see, let's have a look at it from afar at first. I'm very proud of how I managed to have such fidelity with the shape. Then if we take the Entity tool, You can see we have the chairs that are pretty accurate, maybe a bit too high, but that's okay. At least we can see them more. We have a little restraint for the legs, we have the chain. And all of this is entity. I'm very proud of this. We even have some detail like the fish and the shell to really add to the shape. I'm so happy about that. But that's not all. There's also a little operator booth. Yeah, I know it's a crusher or crafter, I don't know. But it does the job. I haven't done the interior of that build yet. I'm gonna focus on that in the next update. And also making that Ferris wheel. So yeah, I think we should meet once the Ferris wheel is done. Okay, the fanfare is now done. Let's have a reveal of it because I'm very proud. Look at that, look at how it's framed by the rocks and the jellyfish balloons. Speaking of balloons, I removed the hot air balloons because those jellyfish are using the entity. And the problem with that is if we get too far compared to the rest, as you can see at some point, it disappears. You can see the difference. So what I did is I used crystal to emulate LODs just like in games like Blind Coaster 2. So level of detail, it switched to a lower level of detail. So we can still see that there's balloon, but just they don't look as good that when we're at close, and that's okay. And just look at that. So this you know very well. This we just showed it. And then we have some little turnstile. We enter and boom. Welcome to the fanfare. So it's a little fanfare. There's not a lot much. Maybe at some point I will do a theme park. I will see. Could always reuse some of the model or just remake them if my skill have improved. So let's start with the Ferris wheel. As you can see, it used the same palette as the chair swing. We also have a C-star, just like this detail over there, just to be consistent. I used chain and beams, wanted to use beams, but beams can go diagonal unless you use the entity tool. And once again for that disappearing factor, and also the fact that it would have been tedious to make tuk 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 or beam diagonal. I think chains do the job very well. We then even have some little cabin with the little fence that can open up for the door, some benches, some lamps. Then it can be closed. It's an entity, as you can see, I can go through. It clips a bit with the frame of the wheel, but that's okay. That's okay, I don't mind at all. For one simple reason, and is that it makes the Ferris wheel have a nice silhouette. It doesn't look too big. It looked quite nice, and if there wasn't clipping, it would have needed to be one block larger and all of that stuff, and I don't want that. I don't want to be too bulky. So that's what I did. Then we have some Christmas bubble on each point to make it glow, and I think I will remove those. Yeah. To bring less to the support, due to the support. I wanted to have my support be pretty realistic because since they are one side, I wanted to have two supports and yeah, some sort of counterweight so it can hold the thing pretty well. And we don't have any support on this side, so it looks pretty good. And then that's not it because yeah, we have the big red chain. But we have something else. We have a little popcorn stand with a popcorn machine. Very simple, but I love it. It's a bottle, a block, and some popcorns. We then have something a bit more interesting. We have the bell ringing game, where you need to punch the button with one of the hammer, and then the thing climb. Oh, what thing? I forgot the thing. Let me fix that. Item, let's... What could we take to for the thing? Oh, that's a good question. Let's... Gold block? Yeah, gold block. So you can see how I do it. Oh, maybe a bit too small. Oh yeah, it's way too small. Yeah, this will suffice. Then let's change the rotation. Let's move it on the rail. Oh yes, it's a perfect size. Perfect. Now we have the thing that will go up, that will ring the bell if you're strong enough. And then that's not it. Of course we have some palm trees. We have a little drink stand, a little apple juice stand. I had tried to use onions for the cup, but they're strange. They disappear quite easily, and also I don't find the red box, so they will stay there. We have a little freezer with some ice and some glowing apple juice. Try to remove the light, but for some reason the game crashed, so I won't touch that. And then we have an axe throwing game. I just hope you don't aim too high. And we have some little axes, we have some targets, and a wall for some good reason. Some A-bits that have fallen, and yeah, one axe is in the target, one is very not in the target. That's why we have the security line. Also using one entity. And yeah, I love the vibe of this place, especially at night. Especially at night, it looks fantastic. It looks fantastic. We have some very great view of the rest of the city. Like, oh yeah, that's the stuff. That's the stuff. So I really hope you liked this little fanfare, because I know I had a wonderful time. Let me take a little screenshot. Consider subscribing to the channel, that will mean a lot to me. We are close to 500 subscribers, and that's incredible. I hope to see you soon in more video, being still in Hytale, building or Forever World, or just in Planet Coaster 2. I love you guys, and bye!